Hi everyone, happy Friday. I do hope you've had a good week, though for a lot of us, particularly the ones in the US, it's probably felt more like years than a week. Um, so I personally am just mentally wore out. Last week was rough with sick cats, then everything that happened that's been happening this week. And I also had to take Reepicheep in yesterday. He's got upper respiratory infections. So now, like half the cats in this house have something going on, which is very unusual. But anyway, so I contemplate doing this tomorrow, but honestly, I don't think I'll be any more awake in the morning. Caffeine has almost ceased to work for me, and that's never a good sign. So let's just go ahead and knock this out today. We are getting well into November, so I really do want to go ahead and show the pictures from October. We started off October really strong, and then it all just kind of fizzled out there at the end, but that's okay. So, we did have a color long in October. John, the bibliophile colorist, and I co-hosted Cattober Coloring 2020. And here is Oreo while I'm talking. At least y'all have something to look at other than this. I do want to thank everybody who participated in the color along for the month, and he's knocking my markers off with his tail. I want to thank everyone who participated, and I was checking social media pretty on the regular to see if I could see, your submissions and be able to comment on them, and hopefully I was getting everybody's. But then again, towards the middle of the month, and there's his dandruff. Towards the middle of the month, things went or end of the month, things went awry. If I did not see your picture, or if I haven't seen your picture yet, I'm sorry. I'm hoping to maybe be able to get on Instagram sometime this weekend, though I think they disabled some of the color, like some of the tags, group posts prior to the election, so hopefully that's been fixed. So if I haven't seen your picture, I do apologize, but thank you to everybody that participated. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. We're going to cover the cat pictures for the month first, because not only was I doing the Cattober color along with John, I was also at first trying to follow prompts for a drawing kind of thing, where instead, like Inktober, instead though it was 31 days of different types of cats. We were starting off really strong, and then again everything just kind of fizzled out, but that's okay. I colored quite a bit this for October, so I was actually pretty pleased with what I turned out at the end. So alright, I apologize if there's any noise in the background. They are still doing construction on that house across the street, and you might hear that in the background. Cats 2019, the Coloring Heaven collection. We did 2 pictures by Jess Erskine in here. Let me do this. And that was these 2 pictures, which definitely turned out probably to be my favorite pictures of the month. I am going to frame these, which is one of the reasons I took them out of the book. I used Arteza watercolor pencils for these, and did a color and chat video where we did like a 1 layer on this, and then we did the second layer on this, which had already had the first layer done. And I did that to just kind of show the differences between 1 layer of the pencils versus 2. And for me, I greatly prefer the 2 layers. As you can see, they're just so much more vibrant when I do that. And I do really enjoy using those pencils. To me, even with the 2 layers, they seem faster than colored pencils for me. So definitely probably should look into watercolor pencils more in the future. Okay, gonna have to use the floor. I hate it, but just gonna have to. This was from the first color and chat of the month, I think. This is Autumn Inspirations by George Tufexis. And we did this handsome fella, which actually turned out to be a pretty simple page when it comes to George Tufexis pictures. So, but yeah, no, it turned out super cute. I really enjoyed it. I would like to sneak maybe Oreo. I would like to sneak maybe one more picture out of this before Thanksgiving, or at least before the end of November. Buddy, not right now. I'm sorry. He's been extra spry here lately, so hopefully I can do another picture in this month. I've had really high anxiety the last few weeks, and I've been super stressed out, and when my anxiety hits a certain point, it really becomes hard for me to color, because when I color, I don't, anyway, I'll talk about that later. We can talk about that in the color chat or something. So, Cats in Space coloring book by Strange Design Coloring Books. This was for a prompt. I think it was Galaxy Cat. So I did this one. I was going to try to do like a blended marker background with purples and blues and stuff, and I didn't like how it looked, so I ended up just blacking everything out. I threw in my own little white stars, did some little things with some of the acrylic paint pens that I have, and I mean, it's not a masterpiece, but it's fun. I love my green alien kitty, so... And I actually colored out of this book. I was so happy with myself. That was one thing the prompts really helped with, was I was really able to get into some of the books I haven't colored before, and to find the prompts I was looking for. So I do recommend those, like they're kind of similar to like the scavenger hunt tags that I know some people are doing. It's really cool, like it challenges you to use books that maybe you don't typically color in. So, Country Cats Coloring Book by Jade Summer. This was another coloring chat, and I would say this turned out to be my next favorite picture of the month, and I actually cut this one out too. We used Copics for this and actually did some blending. I used just a tiny bit of a cream pencil here to try to get a little bit of a glow. But I thought I wanted a darker colored cat, but I'm glad I left him the way he was. But yeah, for the most part, I am absolutely thrilled with how this picture turned out. This is a great example of how you can blend on Amazon paper. You just have to... It's not super easy or intuitive. You just have to kind of find a method that works for you. And I really liked how this turned out, and definitely will be doing that again in the future. Was super pleased with that. I did another one from Wowcats, Mystery Mosaics. This is by Belba Family. There was a royal cat prompt for the month, so I did this one. This handsome little fella. I do enjoy this book quite a bit. I was not in a huge mood for the really small mosaic images last month. I go through phases, and like I finished that one, and that one was just kind of like, nah, that's really all I want to do in those types of books this month. I didn't even get to my Fantasy Quest book that I normally finish a picture in every month. So this was another one. It was a Mermaid prompt from that 31 Days of Cats. Magical Mermaid Kitties by Deborah Muller. I wanted to do something a little different, kind of Halloween-y, so I did kind of the zombie mermaid with like the blood red water and kind of like the dead plants and stuff, instead of just your typical ocean colors. So again, not my most time consuming or one of my best ones in my opinion, but it was fun. Fantasy Cats, A Magical Adventure by Deborah Muller. Deborah Muller books are really good for those prompts this past month. I did figure that out. This was another one I hadn't colored in yet that I'd wanted to color in. I think this one was a wizard cat. So we did this guy. I was really pleased with the colors that I picked. Like, I really like the gray background with everything else. Like, normally I wouldn't have thought to do the gray background, but I just randomly picked colors for this, and I really liked it. And then there's a little bit of glittery gel pen, as you can see. So, There's that one. As you can tell, it was all markers and water, with the exception of the watercolor pencils this month. I think it was all markers and some acrylic paint pen and some gel pen. So no pencils for October. Hi Maggie, you're not getting up here right now. Let me finish this video. They know. They know. Incredible Cats and Kittens, Mosaic Color by Number by Color Questopia. I believe this was for the prompt Fluffy Cat, I think. Like my pages I put behind the others, like they kind of turn into their own little art pieces if you do them behind multiple pages. You can see this side too. So there was my Fluffy Cat, and I actually left the lines white in this one. Just didn't feel like going back all over it with the black gel pen, and I was careful enough that it didn't bleed too much into it, so turned out pretty. We have Cosmic Cats and Other Galactic Things. This is a Crayola color book. Color book. Man, y'all, my brain has not been doing well lately. Crayola coloring book. This was for the Candy Cat prompt. And this did bleed over to the other page. I did sacrifice that one, but boy, Candy Cat was a real difficult find for me. I really had struggle, and then I saw the cotton candy and I was like, okay, we'll roll with this. I did find on this paper the lighter colors, like when they dried, some of these I had to do 2 layers on because the lines on the other side were showing through, and it was only certain colors, and I'm not really sure why, but it's still there even a little bit on some of these areas, but I don't like that a lot. I think in the future, if I could get my scanner to actually work, I'd like to actually be able to scan these pictures in if I'm going to color them. So this was for the first prompt of the month, which was Magical Cat. This is Sherry Baldy's My Bestie's Cat Lovers coloring book. And we did this little guy. Again with markers. Just a little, you know, a good challenge for this was, what am I trying to say? Hang on just a second. Sorry about that. The phone rang, and I also remembered. Now, I know some people have an issue with digital coloring, but I include digital coloring along with regular coloring, with like marker to paper. I do have the Happy Color app, and there were some pictures I completed this month that were cat related, and they were to meet the prompts on the days where I just didn't feel like grabbing a coloring book. So, no you don't. You're going to stay over there. You're going to stay over there. So this was for day 2 prompt, which I believe was Plant Cat. And again, these are all from Happy Color. Then we had this one, which was just a coloring. It didn't match any particular prompt. It was just a cat related page. They do have some in there that you can like that blend and stuff, which I think is super cool. And then we had this one, which I think was the Wildcat prompt. This one I think was for a prompt, but I don't remember which one. It was cute though. So then we did this one, which is from, I believe, Aristocats. I think that's right. Happy Color does have some Disney pictures now, so as you can see. Then this was for the Pumpkin Cat prompt. Does not look enthused. This was for the Winged Cat prompt. Little wrinkly fellow there. That one was just one I colored for fun. Then we have, I think, one I just colored for fun. Another one. I think that was the last one. Yep. So there are my digital cat pictures for the month. And that was all I did digitally on the app for the month too. So now let's get into the rest of the coloring for the month that I believe, no, there's at least one in here that's cat related too. Oops, my bad. Anyway, that's fine. It's fine. I just forgot. But all right, so the Happy Halloween coloring book by Coloring Book Cafe. We have this one, which is marker, and then I used some, they're the Zayar paint markers, which are kind of like little acrylic paint pens. I've been trying to play more with those lately because I see other people using them and using them for like outlining stuff. And I really like the pink one in this one. The other ones I was kind of meh on, but I might pick up some more of those in the future because I do like how that one turned out. So there's that one. We have another color by number patterns picture from Jade Summer. This is from their first color by number book they published a few months back. And I did this one, which has got a bunch of really nice calming blues and purples in it. I thought that one turned out really nice. I just got in a mood for, I'm not much for patterns, but man, I just got in a mood for a pattern. Oh yeah, this is the cat one. 50 Autumn Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova. This was for the Ghost Cat prompt in the 31 days of Cattober. And I was going to use the acrylic paint pens to outline these guys, but the blues I had didn't match the blue markers. Plus, I actually dried out my first spree marker, used it all up on him, and it really threw off the colors I was going to use, so I just did their whiskers and called it a day. Used a few, like the stuff I did use I didn't really see on here because there wasn't much of a color difference, so it turned out cute. It was just, you know, just a regular little marker picture. Didn't take me long at all. Chibi Horror by Jade Summer. This one and the one from Country Cats I did for Anne at A Colorful Life. She did, I think, Jade Summer and Spooktober color along. I did that one, the cat one, and then I did this one, which is from Chibi Horror Grayscale. This one turned out amazing. Amazing. I just, you know, like 9 times out of 10 when I just start picking my colors at random, I'm not super thrilled with the result, but like this one was just banging. Like, I mean, I love how she turned out. Then I did her first with the really bright colors, and then I came back later, and a lot of this is coming from like blue gray markers, a lot of the brown and neutral tones from Arteza, and the Arteza Everblends. So I just thought they paired up really nice with her, and it just, like I said, this one I was definitely, I'd say, my 4th favorite picture of the month, easily. But yeah, no, I loved how that one turned out. We do have the Halloween color by number by Sachin Sachdeva. I believe the other one I did last month. So I did one more in here this month, didn't I? I did. I know I did. Where'd you go? Oh, you're sandwiched between the pages. So I did this one, which I guess counted for Cattober as well because we got a little kitty in there. And finally, for finished pictures, we have the large print column color by number book that by Thunder Bay. Come on, Michelle. Thunder Bay Press. Had a whip in here that I ended up finishing in the middle of the month. when I was a little burnt out on cat and Halloween and autumn pictures. So we did this one. And I think I used mostly spray markers for this as well. Most of these are colored with spray markers, some Arteza Everblends. There might be some Sharpies and stuff in there, but yeah, most of the markers. Oh, well, and then the one with Copics, but I think I used my sprees probably the most this month. I did have 2 whips. I just kind of wanted to show y'all. I don't know if I will finish them this month or not. I did plan on a color and chat the very last week of the month, and it was going to be from Little Witches by Deborah Muller. It was going to be my last Cattober picture. As you can see, I had a gradient background going. I liked it. My plan was to pick it up the next day and finish it out. It wasn't going to take long, and it just never materialized. So I don't know. I might finish this one this month. I was going to try the paint markers again on the ghost cats here, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I'm done with Halloween yet. I was really kind of puttering along there at the end of the month. And then Cute Witches, grayscale. I started a picture in here with my new spree swatch set, which I'm going to show you where I actually swatched it here. I do need to do a video to talk about those. Maybe I can do that next Wednesday. I started this picture. Yeah, I was just kind of meh about it. Like that other one from Chibi Horror, like that one was just clicking left and right. And then this one I was just kind of like, I don't know. Again, I don't know if I'll finish this one this month or not, but the colors here seem a little duller. I don't know if that just happens to be because of the colors I picked, or I know there's been some grayscale differences in Jade Simmer's grayscale books. Other people have noted it, and I've seen it myself, so I don't know. Has anybody else noticed a difference from Cute Witches? If not, it's probably just the basket looks pretty vibrant, and he looks pretty vibrant, so it's probably just the colors I picked. So not a huge worry there, but I don't know. Might finish them this month. I might not. So I did not get my last batch of cat-related coloring books flipped through at the end of the month. I don't know yet what I want to do with those. I don't know if I want to wait. I think I have a plan for them, but I'll have to put them aside in their own group so I don't forget, because it'll be a while. No color alongs this month for me. I do have a buddy color that I'm going to do with somebody involving, it's a picture from Christmas Cats by Marjorie Sarnett, and I'll show you the picture. I wish I could remember her name. I'm sorry, you're probably watching this video and I am an awful person because I can't remember. It's from Marjorie Sarnett's Christmas Cats, and it is this picture. So I am going to be doing a buddy color with somebody on Instagram. We are going to do a buddy color on this picture, and it probably will turn out to be a color and chat. I would like to do it this month, but it will probably be later this month anyway, which will be good because that'll be right about the time that I should be getting in the mood for it. So other than that, I don't have anything in particular planned this month. If I do a color and chat Sunday or Monday, it's probably going to be a low-key color by number color and chat. It's been a while. I need to ease back into it. Plus, I'm not super duper. September and October, I colored like crazy. I mean, compared to most of the time for me, I colored a lot. And I don't, like I said, I've been so stressed and so anxious that I haven't wanted to color is one thing, and then two, I think I just colored a whole lot, and my body's like, my brain's like, no, let's go do other stuff for a while. So I may not have a ton of pictures this month anyway, and if I do, a lot of them may be color by number. I am bummed I didn't get to my favorite Halloween book, the Spooktacular one. There are a lot of Halloween books that I didn't get to. We didn't do the last set, which is mostly Jade Summer and like Sun Life Drawing cat related book flip throughs, and I also got a new cat related book that I will just go ahead and flip through next Friday with the other 2 books I have. So I have 3 new books to flip through for next Friday. Wednesday we might do the Spring Marker review. And then like I said, Sunday or Monday I would like to do a color and chat just to kind of give everybody a bit of an update on what my life's been like for a few weeks. But we're just going to see how I feel this weekend. My eyes are like burning because I'm just mentally, my eyes are strained. I'm just mentally and physically just exhausted. And usually when I get like this, I need more recovery time. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys have survived and endured the week. And I hope maybe things will calm down enough for everybody to have a good weekend. So I really do hope that for everybody. I hope that for me too. Me and my husband and my family. So anyway, you guys take care, and like I said, look for a video maybe Sunday or Monday, and it may not be a super long one. It's really going to depend on how my mood's like this weekend, so, and how things go. Anyway, y'all take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.